Top 10 Human Development Research Topics. Early childhood education and development. A human grows and develops longer than any animal. This is due to the complex structure of our brain, which gives us logic, abstract thinking, and the ability to predict the future. That is why early education plays a huge role in human development. How does a child learn to interact with the world through games and songs? Discuss this question in a paper. Nature versus nurture, a contemporary perspective. What influences a person more, their natural inclinations or upbringing and environment? This question has occupied the minds of scientists, philosophers, and writers for centuries. In your paper, you can focus on the contemporary approach to the issue, considering recent genetics and epigenetics research advancements. Adolescent identity formation in the digital era. An adolescent changes drastically and quickly. This is due not only to biological growth but also to changes in the perception of the world. The family ceases to play a key role in a teenager's life, while the influence of peers becomes decisive. How do digital technologies and social media platforms impact the identity development process among adolescents? What are their positive and negative aspects? These questions are worth focusing on. The influence of parenting styles on child development. The parent or significant adult is the most important person in a child's life. By observing parents and interacting with them, the child learns the rules of communication and behavior. Research shows that parenting styles, authoritative, permissive, authoritarian, etc., influence a child greatly. How do they affect children's psychological, emotional, and behavioral development? Discuss this question in a research paper. Socioeconomic status and cognitive development. What is the connection? Can a child from a low-income family achieve career heights? Absolutely yes. But how great are their chances compared to children from wealthy families? Unfortunately, they are relatively small. Research shows that access to education, resources, and developmental activities affects social and brain development. The relationship between socioeconomic status, SES, and cognitive development is worth focusing on. Attachment theory and development. Attachment theory explains how the relationship between a child and a parent influences a child's development and life trajectory. An important fact is that the significant adult is not the one who spends more time with the child but the one who better feels and satisfies their needs. How do early caregiver relationships shape individuals' ability to form healthy relationships throughout life? This question is of much practical relevance. Long-term effects of adverse childhood experiences. The family plays an essential role in the development of the child. Adverse childhood experiences, including verbal and physical abuse, parental mental illness, abandonment, neglect, etc., leave a mark on a child's entire life. What is their impact on one's physical and mental health outcomes in adulthood? That's an important question to discuss. Aging and cognitive decline, the common misconceptions. The idea that the ability to develop and learn new things fades with age is a myth. Research shows that cognitive development continues throughout life. What are the best strategies for maintaining cognitive health in older adults? That is a fascinating essay question. Cross-cultural perspectives on moral norms and development. The fact that moral norms are a social construct is not obvious, but it is. What was acceptable 500 years ago is now seen as immoral, and vice versa. Moreover, despite globalization, moral norms still differ across cultures. In your paper, you can compare and contrast moral development theories across different cultures, highlighting cultural influences on moral reasoning, values, and ethical decision-making. Cognitive development in the digital era. The development of technology has dramatically changed people's lives. On the one hand, getting any information has never been so easy. On the other hand, modern children develop in an atmosphere of information overload and digital multitasking. How does it impact children and adolescents' cognitive development, attention span, and information processing? We invite you to focus on this question. Find more research topics on studycorgi.com.